Hi everybody, it's Bruce here with Traveling with Bruce. Today's video is all about an apology. Yes, I must make an apology. Thank you for being here today with Traveling with Bruce, following my videos. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, liking my videos with thumbs ups. I really appreciate those. I know I get the odd thumbs down. I deserve it from time to time. Love your comments, good and bad. And thank you for being here. What is the video about? Well, it's all about this ship right here. I pronounce this ship the P&O Oceana. It's the word ocean with a letter A on the end, but apparently it's Oceana or Oceana. I have to really spread this thing out. I just don't know what I'm doing when it comes to words and explaining how to pronounce ships. But that is not what the apology video is all about. My apology video has to do with the fact that I made a video yesterday talking about 3 cruise ships and 2 CEOs, where in one case, this particular vessel right here has been sold off by Carnival, the owner of P&O. And the ship is ultimately heading for the scrapyard, I'm sorry to say. But I said that this ship was 20 years old and had no balconies. And that is incorrect. The ship actually does have balconies. It's a unique design in that you can't really tell there are balconies here unless you get a good closer look at it. Of course, you can look at the deck plans, and had I taken the time to look at the deck plans, I would have noted that there were balconies. Here are the stats. 1,008 cabins are on the ship here. The ship can handle anywhere up to 2,400 passengers, but 1,008 cabins. 405 are inside rooms, 193 are ocean view cabins, 372 are balcony, and 38 are suites. Now, suites basically have balconies. So if you add the suite count to the balcony count, you have 410 cabins out of 1,008 that actually have a balcony. And this ship, I had quoted in my video yesterday that they built it in 2000 and that that it was one of the last ships built without balconies, and that's totally incorrect. It was one of the first ships built with balconies, but you can see by these photos here, this particular photo kind of shows you, it really does look like the vessel doesn't have any actual balconies. It looks like these are all windows looking out of the side of the ship, but that's not true. There's several decks there where there are balconies just behind a sort of a steel, I'm not sure what to call it, exterior, and you're certainly sheltered from the wind and the rain if you're in one of these balconies here. Unfortunately for P&O and Carnival, going forward with the virus issues, this ship here will be highly uneconomic to operate because I cannot see going forward passengers basically being allowed to book inside or ocean view rooms, certainly nowhere near 100% of them, might be very highly restricted. And so ships like this will be restricted to basically their suites and their balcony cabins only. That would mean that this ship would now be down to maybe 700 or 800 passengers approximately, again, depending on spacing rules. And a ship that used to hold 2,400 now being restricted to 700 or 800 passengers makes it uneconomic. So to get to the apology, I'm going to draw on John Cleese from the movie A Fish Called Wanda, where he apologized to Otto, and I have written down the little speech, and I'm going to recite it word for word. I want to let all of you know I'm sorry that I didn't take the extra time yesterday to really dig into the history of this ship's construction. I was far more interested in the fact that the ship was being scrapped and retired. So here is my apology. Are you ready? Here we go. All right. I apologize. I'm really, really sorry. I apologize unreservedly. I take it back. I offer a complete and utter retraction. The imputation was totally without basis in fact and was in no way fair comment and was motivated by malice, and I deeply regret any disparagement that my comments may have caused you or your family, and I hereby undertake not to repeat any such slander at any time in the future. There you go. Thank you, John Cleese, for that very memorable quote from a wonderful movie. It worked for Otto. I hope it works for you. Thank you, and sorry about screwing it up. I'll try to do better next time. The good news over at P&O is that the spin that the corporate media department are putting on this story is not to lament the fact that they're saying goodbye to one of their beloved ships. I mean, this ship was very beloved by many, many travelers over the decades. The spin is the good news. This ship will be replaced by the P&O Iona. The Iona is coming out of the shipyard in Finland in the new year and will be the largest ship to home port from Southampton in Southampton's history. 5,200 capacity at maximum capacity, LNG powered and so on. But the reality is that the Iona was never actually built to sail the exact same routes that this ship was sailing in the last few years. This vessel here was in the Mideast, and it was running routes where it was trying to basically pay for itself. Certainly not the most expensive cruises, and that's something to miss, of course, because this ship had some really good deals on it, and those deals are over. And unfortunately, an outfit like Pullmantur can't buy this ship and take it over because Pullmantur is also basically out of business, and all of their 3 ships are being scrapped as well. We will see more ships being scrapped and hear about it in the next few weeks and months, I'm sorry to say, especially ships that have fewer than 85% of their cabins being balcony cabins. If you're operating a ship like this one with only 40-odd% balconies, it's just not going to be economically viable to make it happen. So sorry to say, but that is the reality of the cruise business these days. There it is. There's my apology video for the day. I hope that will suffice to you. I apologize again for any of you who are offended by the fact that I said that this ship didn't have any balconies. We will stay on top of the cruise stories. Thank you for your support of my channel. I look forward to talking to you next time, everybody. Bye for now.